Alright. So, for those of you who haven't been watching all this, my goal, here's my goal. So, I've been working for a little bit. Oh, where am I? Okay. So, my goal, I don't know what I started out thinking it was, but it's kind of turned into a hippo. So I don't know if that definitely wasn't the intention. I don't know what I was doing to start off, but I have a little guy face with nostrils, tongue sticking out, and I did his head first. Then I was like, okay, well, I got his head, I might as well build a body. And then I kind of just kept going. If you've played Minecraft, you know this can be somewhat tedious and time consuming. So I'm building him now. It got dark on me, and there's it's really hard to see in the dark, hence the lantern. And so my goal is, okay, so I make him. He obviously, I want to look good. I think hippos have tails. Hippos definitely have tails. Anyhow, so I've made this hippo, but he's so bulky that I was like, okay, well, I can make a maze. So, where are you gonna go in a hippo? Well, I'm not a child, but I might as well be. So you go in the hippo's butt, and then I'm gonna create, maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna do like a little room in here, or maybe I'll do a maybe a maze, like a little maze type of thing, possibly. And then my goal is that when you're done with the maze or whatever it is, you come out here through his mouth. That's the goal. And I think that would be pretty cool. Pretty good idea. It's kind of, I'm making it as it happens. I definitely didn't plan on it. I thought I would just make like a little head at first. And then I was like, well, it kind of looks like an animal. And then I was like, okay, well, finish making it, and I'll make a dinosaur. And then it just kind of evolved and evolved. And then recently, in the past, I don't know, 15 minutes, I was like, you know what? I should just go for it, make all of it, and then put like a little maze in them. I don't know. Maybe a maze. I don't know what I'm going to do inside of them. But there we go. That's, I think, what's going to happen. So right now, unfortunately, very boringly, if you've played Minecraft, you know how this stuff goes. You just construct. So because I didn't plan on doing this, what I ended up doing was making the head. I quit, so I made the head last night, but I was doing a review for play PSVR.com, and so I got the game a night early. I talked to the developer, and he let me, if I did a review, get to play the game early, so that's how come I got to play it yesterday. And I started playing, and so I made the head, and then I started playing again today, and so I changed terrains, and when you change terrains, then a viewer told me, thankfully, that, because I was a little confused when I came back into this world, and my design was a little bit different, because I built everything on the ground, essentially. Then I changed terrains, came back, and all of this stuff right here just showed up. And I was like, okay, well, was someone playing with it? Or I was confused. And so anyhow, it was because I changed terrains and added something which elevated the head. So this stuff was elevated from here forward, was all elevated off the ground because it was resting on this big block of stuff. Then I was like, well, it's already elevated, so I might as well just go for it, make a whole body. So that's what I'm doing now. If there's any questions, feel free to ask. I'll talk about the gameplay a little bit. It's pretty simple. There's really only two. I did a review yesterday for the game for Play PSVR, and the only two things I can really say that aren't great are a couple of you were here when it got dark, or at the very end when it got dark, and the night and day transitions are cool. Like, it's an awesome idea, but and it works well, but the problem is that when you are trying to build at night, it just gets so dark. I mean, you essentially you can't build because it gets so dark, and so that's kind of annoying. So I threw down a lantern, and that helped. But unfortunately, if I just didn't get so dark, or if you could like pick how dark it got or something, maybe that would be better. But thankfully, I told the developer through the review, and he said that's something that in the first update that he was looking into changing. And then another thing is, I think the most novel idea of this is that like Minecraft, you are on the ground. So typically you're on the ground here and you build, but you can see my controller has all of the pretty much what every button does. So the triangle button that says fly or walk, so you can walk like in Minecraft, but in this, if you press the triangle and move the right joystick, you can float up into the air. So that is so nice because you're able to look pretty much at your creations in every angle. You can elevate and you can see this world that I most certainly didn't build this. It was built when I chose essentially the environment. I started building a little like ranch over there, but kind of got bored with it, and so I moved back over to my little hippo. But I mean, it's pretty sweet to just sit up here, look at everything. You got plenty of room. So yeah, the only other problem is when you fly. This is max speed flying, so it is very, very slow, painfully slow. Thankfully, like a lot of the other VR games, like I think Resident Evil, Arizona Sunshine, they have the teleport feature where you can just hold down X, choose where you want to go, and move. But I don't know. I don't like that as much. I would prefer if there was just an option where you could fly faster. I know some people get sick, and so, you can't always just be able to fly around because of motion sickness. But anyhow, that's that. Those are the only two complaints I have total in the game. There's like 140 sprites, block designs that you can use. So that's I think impressive. You use R1 and L1 to add and remove blocks, so it's pretty quick to do. I mean, if you're making anything substantial, it's gonna take time regardless. But this is not too bad in terms, like, it could be a lot more tedious, but it's not, so that's good. And I'll show you the menu here. So if you open the material browser, there's 9 pages of things. So the most basic here, we've got grass, glass, different types of bricks, different colors. You also got some patterns, some different woods. Then right here, I don't know why I chose sushi. I think yesterday I was just looking for something black and sushi was here, so I just started making my hippo out of sushi. So you can just see all the different colors. One thing I do like probably most about the sprites is that some of them come with animations. So if I chuck down some fire, so you actually see like fire, although it's pixelated, it's very well done. It looks great. You see the smoke, see the different colors. They also have water. I mean, I haven't tested all of these, but I've tested a few. And so, like, if you throw some water down here, I'm hoping I can get in there to show you. Yeah, so you see like some splashing, so that's cool. But yeah, it's a lot of different sprites. We got animals, we got neon lights. One thing I'll show you that's pretty unique about this is I just started playing with it today. I didn't try it yesterday, but these are just like crystal balls, I guess. These things right here, they just show lights. But one thing that makes Discovery unique is that they have a like electricity circuit feature. So these lights right here, I added under the eyeball, and then in the materials section they have this wire. It's just, I guess, electrical wire. And so what you can do is connect it right here, and then you can add a switch or you can add a light sensor to it. So then what that does is once the sun goes down, light sensor goes off and it'll light these two lights. And so his eyeballs will pop up and like glow at night because the light sensor went off. But those, I think those are pretty cool. I didn't play with those until today, but I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do creative-wise that pretty much you can build your heart's content, and there's not really anything that I wish it had, because, I mean, it has everything. I mean, it's, fairly basic. I mean, but it's not too bad. Oh, yeah. And some of the sprites, like this water, you have to build over it and then delete that. So for example, like just this black cube, I can do, oh darn, what am I doing? So I just like put it over, and then you're able to erase it. It's just a little annoying. I wish you could just like erase it normally, but whatever. Because like right here I'm having a little trouble. So I mean, like, it's not foolproof, but I mean overall I think the gameplay it's very simple, it's very good, and I mean I don't have any complaints about it. I found out what the problem was. I didn't have anything attaching it to. I was trying to just put a block in air, and that can't happen. So that's how you get rid of like water. I had a little slime. There was a slime block that I had used previously, and that happened to me. Oh no. So I'm trying to think if you guys have any good ideas on what I could put in here. That would be cool. I would be up for suggestions. I'm pretty wide open. Like I said, I didn't plan on being able to go through this hippo and make it like a little maze. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. But I thought it was pretty creative that you could like go through his butthole and then come out of his mouth. And yeah, originally, like, very first thought, when I immediately thought about it, I was like, oh, it could be like a little maze. Because then you could, it's like rewarding, like you go in the maze, you don't know where you're going, how to get out, all this stuff, and then you finally find your way out and you come out of the mouth. I thought that would be creative. I mean, I suppose you could go through the mouth and out the butt too. Either way, I guess it's up to you. My first thought was going through the butt. So I'm going to see. Well, I mean, I guess this is totally my fault. I blocked myself in, and yes, I realized that was a pun. I didn't necessarily intend it to be, but it's totally a pun. I like that though. Puns aren't too bad. They're like, I know they're lame, but for some reason I find them funny. If you got any good puns too, let me know. Alright, so like this looks pretty cool. you come in here. I still don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go outside and see and work on it a little bit. I figure get the outside of it looking good, then I can worry about what it looks like on the inside. So, I don't want to make it too elaborate. I mean, honestly, I think probably like the belly's a little low to the ground, but I want a lot of room inside for you to move around in and make a maze or whatever. So I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna do this now while people are watching because it's gonna be horribly boring. But I'm gonna have to erase all of these blocks, and that is gonna take a long time. But also, I suppose if you're being somewhat realistic, he would not. Oh, there we go. And you're about to ready to see why when it gets dark it's annoying, because it gets dark and it gets real dark and it kind of sucks. But you know, what you gonna do? It is what it is. I'm gonna also move this. I'm pretty sure I use gypsum. There we go. I think it's gypsum. And yeah, you got any suggestions? Originally, I tried to put a sheep or a goat right here on his tongue, because I was like, oh, okay, well, Hippo's gonna eat. Well, first it was a dinosaur, so I was gonna be okay. Dinosaur naturally eats the animals, but that didn't work out because of they jump off essentially, which that's all right with me. I kind of feel bad killing the animals because I don't know why. Actually, up here, I'm gonna see what happens if I just chuck I don't know what we want. What do we want? How about let's do a sheep. Chuck a sheep. So I don't know why. It comes in an egg and then he pops out. I would imagine it wouldn't jump off something this high, but what do I know? It'll be interesting. If not, sheep's just gonna be hanging out. Okay, cool. So I may add some. Oh, come on. See, I don't know enough about hippos. I probably will do a little bit of like a foot rather than just like a stump, because that's obviously not realistic. So I'll add something like this to both. Yeah, I've enjoyed this game so far. I wasn't like a huge Minecraft fan to begin with. Like, I didn't mind it, but I mean, I didn't play a whole lot of it. So when I looked at the game, I had some doubts, I suppose, but no, it's been very good. I've been pleasantly surprised. I think what I'm gonna do, which might make it look a little better, I would see here, like, it's almost night and like it's so dark. It is so stinking dark. And so what I'm gonna have to do, fire lights up the area better than just a lantern does. But see, like, that's not that big of a deal, but it would be nice if I didn't have to throw fire around so I could see when I'm building. But it is what it is. I mean, if that and me moving slow is the biggest complaint I have, like, that's pretty good. Those certainly aren't game ruining. Let's see. Oh no, I just deleted that. Is that? I don't even know. Does that? I mean, you probably can't even freaking see it because it's too dark. Does that? I don't know if that looks any better. It might kind of looks like a foot, maybe. I don't know if it does or not. No, it doesn't look great. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I feel like... How about if I don't know. Okay. I'm thinking too much about it. That's not a big deal. If it doesn't look great, it's okay. It's really the fact of being able to go in it. That's the part that's cool. Not that his feet look great or not. Okay. So those look, I'll do the same out front. I'll have to throw some more fire. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions about the gameplay or about sprites or pretty much anything, I will gladly stop what I'm doing and try to demonstrate anything you're interested in. So add these. It's kind of hard to see. It's so hard to see. Okay. And then boom. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do the same here. I think I can't tell if I added a random one or not. But yeah, the night thing and then the moving slow, the developer said in the first, both of those in the first update he was going to take care of. He never said if he agreed, but he did say that my opinion was duly noted and that he was going to address it. So it's always good when a developer takes some of your I guess constructive criticism and actually says they're going to do something about it. So here's also a good example of how, oh darn it, sorry guys, the lights on his eyes came on because the light sensor went off. Also, really, all of this is, I mean, it's really cool. The graphics are pretty good. I mean, unless you're really looking out there, the VR isn't blurry. So it's not a bunch of blurry mess or anything like that. So it's, yeah, it's all good. Alright, I think the sun's coming back up. Okay, so those look like feet to me. Hippos, they have ears? I think hippos have ears, right? I don't know if those are what hippo feet look like. I guess I could add a couple little ears. I think they have, yeah, I think they have little ears. But in order to do that, I am going to have to rewire these, because I'm pretty sure I can't keep the wiring and, yeah, okay. Yeah, it won't even let me add anything there. Okay. Now let's go out back here. Turn around. I thought it was getting light, but I mean it's getting there. Move freaking slow is all. Aha, there we go. I think hippos have like little ears. Like little floppy ears, I think. I don't know, you can tell me if you think, I don't know if that looks like a hippo or not. I guess I'm happy with that. It doesn't have to necessarily look like a hippo. It's kind of what, at this point, it resembles. Let's see. So he's got an open mouth. He's got the tongue. Got nostrils. I guess I can make him so it's, I don't know how good it's gonna look. I can make him so he doesn't have like a flat back, because obviously, did that sheep just, Oh, he jumped on the edge. I thought so. Yeah, I'm thinking on making a rounded, some type of rounded back, just because obviously the thing wouldn't have a flat back. I feel like the body's kind of big too. I guess I shouldn't be going for like super realistic here. That's not the point of it. I'll at least contemplate doing a rounded back. So I guess so there's 20 sushis. So here's 10. So 10 and 11 are the highest. So this is where like being able to elevate is super nice. Because otherwise this would be a pain in the neck to try to build. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is just try now let's see, it's light, it's nice. Eventually I'm gonna finish. I wanted to build like a ranch over there, but I mean obviously you saw I didn't get too far. It just wasn't like that creative. I was like, if people are gonna be watching me, I feel like I should at least do something creative. Because you could watch anyone build a house. But not everyone makes an old hippo. That is unique. At least I think so. So, actually, no idea how this is gonna work. I'm starting to think maybe this won't, because I can't make it too tall, because then it'll look stupid. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna look good, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna start building the inside of it because I have my doubts. I don't think that's gonna look good. The blocks are too big. If you could change the size of the blocks and I could make a very like gradual slope as it goes down from the middle of his back, I think it would look good, but I don't have that. Okay, so here's the question. Someone comes, visits, like, oh hey, cool, nice hippo. Oh, let's go in his butt, going underneath his tail. I thought about, actually, one thing I might try. See, yeah, it's not gonna look good. I was like, I wanted to conceal the entrance as much as possible, but Hippo's tail definitely doesn't. Of course, you can't even see it. Okay, I'll worry about that later. But, so you come over here, like, okay. Now, get real close, come up here, boom, inside the hippo. Now, what do I want in the hippo? That is the question. So I could either do a really cool room. I mean, I don't have much space here, so I feel like a really cool room is, I mean, it's a little hard to make something that cool in a game like this when you have a very limited amount of room because the blocks are so big. But what I can do, I only need the external block, so I can really start carving out some of the... Okay, went too far. I can really carve out some of the blocks I made in the first go. So, okay, I'll just take those out. So pretty much I'm going to take out anything that doesn't show the outside. Okay, I do know that the, right here it says uh-oh, I saw some light. That's not good. Where'd it come from? Ah, there it is. I was like, that's definitely not good. Okay, speaking of light, I think I need a little bit more of it. So I'm going to put a glow sphere right there. You know, I'll put one there too, because I can't see. No, we're good. Alright. Alright. Aw, darn it. Went a little too far. So, I have a lot of room up front. So what I could do... yeah, I'm going to need those. Sorry guys, I'm about ready to sneeze, I think. Pretty sure. No, maybe I'm good. I've actually never sneezed during a stream before, believe it or not. I'm sure it has to be awful for the people listening. Especially my sneezes are pretty loud. That would probably suck. But I think I'm good. So I'm going pink. Add pink. That's gonna be my so yeah, I definitely need those. Alright. Okay. I forgot. Do I need these? Yes. Actually, I can just put them right there. Give me a little more. I need that too. Do I not? Yeah, dang it. I need all these. That's fine. So this is giving me, I mean, it's a decent little bit. I think I'm going to go for the maze because I think that would just be a little cooler to try to do. Rather than just, I just don't think I can make that cool of a room with this limited amount of space. So, my plan, so you're going to come out. I also don't want it to be, I don't want it to be all black. Because when I'm playing games and you go into like a maze or something or somewhere you don't know exactly where to go and it's all black, like that's not fun. That's annoying to me, if anything. Snow. All white? I don't know. I would rather it be all white than all black. So, you know, come in. You're gonna get stuck right off the bat. You're gonna come out. And then I think I'm gonna want them to go up. So that means this needs to be. Okay. Come out, come up. Come over. So, I should probably be sure that you can even do it. There we go. Cool. So you come in, you're like, oh, what the heck is this? See, like, this doesn't look too bad. You can tell it's a maze. It's not all black. I just hate stuff that's all black because you don't know where you can turn or anything. Like, this isn't like that. I can also throw some, can I erase? No, I can't erase that. That sucks. I was like, because I can also throw in a lantern or two. I can still do that a little later. But, okay. So now, I say you come out. I'm going to say you should go straight down. I don't know how much maze is too much maze, do you think? Like, I want it to be enough that it's like cool, but not like super annoying. And I think there is a line there. Oh, darn it. Shoot. Well, I'm going to delete. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, if I like make this so long and so convoluted, then I don't think it's gonna be that cool. It would be like more annoying to get through than anything. That I don't necessarily want. So, okay. So what I could do is you come all the way, you come down here, and then you turn. What I could do is maybe have a, there's a sprite that, I don't know where it's at. There's one that's a waterfall. So that, there's ice, snow. Has an animation of a waterfall, which is, that would be cool. Because I could have like a little waterfall right there. So it's not all just one huge maze. It's dried bush. I don't know what this is. Carpet? I guess that's for your house, if you're building a house. There's also just a lot of this stuff. Like, all these, like, I don't know. Oh, I could write a message. Like. And joy. Okay, where's that? Oh, there it is. I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, I added a light sensor. I don't want that. Oh, I can't delete it. There it is. No explanation point? Come on. Oh, wow, it's okay. Oh my gosh, that is horrible. I just noticed I misspelled it. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know, whoever you are, I appreciate you hanging around so long. A couple of you are still watching. I appreciate the interest. However, I feel a little, I don't know, not stabbed in the back, but you didn't tell me I misspelled it. That would have been horribly embarrassing if I left and not noticed. Because, you know, you're talking, trying to build stuff. Sometimes it's a little hard. So, or maybe at the end I could put like good job or something. Anyhow, that's not even what I wanted. I wanted the dang, wait, what? This is what? Oh, it looks like that because it's against. It looks like that because it is against a black background. Oh, well, my internet said that the internet connectivity is bad. I haven't had that before. Well, if I lose you, I'm sorry. Again, I appreciate you sitting with me. I've enjoyed the company. Hopefully, you enjoyed hanging out. If you like usual, if you have any questions, feel free. Please ask. I'll answer anything I can. See, this makes it a little less cool. Because now look how... Wait, what the... Must be something here I'm not getting. Why is it... I don't understand why it's not blue. I thought with a white background it would be blue. Well... Okay, well, I don't know what it needs. I don't know what it needs to make it look blue. I want to create a cool, like, rainbow. But I now don't know how to make that a possibility. So, I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't make it blue. Oh, good job. And then that will be like the good job. And then that's when they'll leave. So I got that. I'm thinking about I feel like maybe enjoy shouldn't. I don't know about enjoy. The good job I like. So I guess I'm going to go back to my, first of all, I've not given myself much light. So there we go, start a fire. So for the new viewer, what I'm doing is okay, well that's one thing that's going to be a problem. I can't really do that. Okay. Well, see, I'm glad I'm testing it, because this is no good. There we go. Oh, it's also dark outside, of course. Okay. Well, for the new people watching, I just destroyed my my hippo. So I wanted. I hate it when it gets dark. That's my easily biggest complaint of this game. So I made. It was gonna be like a dinosaur at first, and then it kind of turned into an alligator, and now it's turned into a hippo. So I don't know, but I made this hippo, and he has tongue, got his mouth out there, his eyeballs. Discovery has an electricity aspect to the game, to where you can have. Let's see if I can get over there and show you. So these. If you look at the pointer, not the box I'm creating, so these are the lights, and they have electrical wires that you can connect, and then I connected mine to a light sensor like this, and once it gets dark it automatically turns the light on. There's also a switch, and I think there's another way to power them as well. So essentially just made a hippo, and what I decided to do was, because granted I like hippos, but I want something more than a hippo, I made his tail back here, and so you could go up his tail. Yes, I am a child. It's okay. You can feel free to call me a child, because I probably would not be able to disagree with you. But I'm not composite stone. I'm looking for snow. Is that snow? I don't know where snow is. Okay, whatever. I'll fix that. Anyhow, so you come through his butthole, and then you have a little maze. And I think I'm glad I tried to go back because I was unable to. It was too much. So we'll put a lantern. Oh, geez. Put a lantern right there. So then you come into the hippo. You come here. Now you go down. And then originally I was like, enjoy. And I was going to put a waterfall right there. And then have a maze that ends up going through. And I'm sure I don't actually need to show you this. But once you get done, you come out of his mouth. Which I thought was pretty cool. You could also go through his mouth if you wanted. But maybe that's better, because then you get crapped out. I don't know what one's better. But right now, what I need to do is try to find snow again. Where was it? Gypsum. There's like... Oh, here it is, yeah. Cool. Did I not use snow? I thought I used snow. It doesn't matter. It's all white. So you come here. You look... It says enjoy. I'll think of something cool to add right here. And then... The only thing is you need so much space. You need so much space for enjoy. Unless... What I could do, actually, is have it going up and down. So you come out here... and have this little room out, and then enjoy. I like that idea. That way the rest of it is, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what? That sucked. And... joy. Okay, so then you walk up and you see that. So this little place will have where's ice and stuff? Clay, snow. Actually, right there is where. So then, yeah, that will cut down on the amount of room I have to give. Because then the, what do you call it? The maze can start back up right there. Coming up. I want to be sure. There we go. Yeah, so you come in, boom, see, enjoy, and then you start right here into the maze again. That, I think, would be cool. So that would mean I need stuff here. Building on my hippo. Oh. I hate that there's a lot of dead space right there. But I mean, I guess, like I said, I don't want it to... I don't want too much maze. Because then, yeah, that would just get... That would get too bad. So, come here. Come through the hippo's butt, down the little miniature maze. Should I do hello, enjoy, or hi, maybe? I wish there was an exclamation point, but it's okay. Oh, with that... Yeah, no, I can't do that. That will be confusing. So I'm just going to have to put enjoy. there was a... Yeah, there's nothing. No exclamation point. That's okay. I can't be too picky. So you show up. I wonder if there's something cool I can add in this little area. I only have one block. One block's worth to do stuff. I'll move. Okay, so then you come over here, and then boom. Now I need some maize. And oh, I didn't realize how late. I think it's late. Is it late? Yeah, it's 10. Alright. Well, I think that I am going to actually call it quits for tonight. I'm going to save it. Then probably come back tomorrow, work on it a little more. I'm fairly close. But I think I made pretty good progress today. So I'm happy with it. All right. Well, thanks guys. Have a good night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If you if you end up getting Discovery, let me know. Send me your creations. You can go to PSVR.com too. We have a review for Discovery, so you can like post it there. There's like comment section, or you can put it on our YouTube page. We just created that today. But yeah, I'd like to see your creations too, since you got to see a little bit of mine. Cool. Well, have a good night, guys. See ya.